It's Friday night. Here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. The Kennewick Fire Department ends their nationwide search. Meet the city's new fire chief as he discusses his commitment to serving the community. Then a first-time event coming to the Tri-Cities this weekend. Our very own Caleb Stipkovitz will join us live from the Hapo Center, where building enthusiasts will unite. And the Catholic Church's challenge to protect the sacred seal of confession, the outcome of a months-long legal battle against the state. Let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network. This is overlooking Kennewick, Central Kennewick, and Kamiakin High School. Meteorologist Hayden Nix in for Stacy Lee. Get ready for a change weather-wise this weekend.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thanks for ending the week together with us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy is off tonight. First at 6 o'clock, the city of Kennewick is introducing their new fire chief after what the city calls a nationwide search. Chief Michael Hefner is no stranger to the Kennewick Fire Department, having been a part of KFD since 2021. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia says that there is a lot that fuels his passion for the job.
Michael Hefner is currently serving as the interim fire chief for KFD, stepping up after former Chief Chad Michael retired. His official start date, October 16th.
This puts me in an opportunity where I get to work with two deputy chiefs that help to manage the various programs in the organization. So an opportunity for me to focus on hiring of personnel, promoting of personnel, focus on budget, focus on policy. So some very high level important aspects of how our organization operates and is successful.
Hefner's firefighting journey began back in 1998 in the town of Cornelius, Oregon, a community between Hillsborough and Forest Grove, and from there was hired with the city of Salem, Oregon, where he served as a firefighter, paramedic, a hazmat technician, a fire captain, a training chief, and progressed through a number of positions there at the Salem Fire Department. His hands-on experience on the fire line, he says, has shaped him into the leader he is today.
It's a humbling process to elevate through those positions. You know, certainly back in 1998, I had a vision, hey, maybe one day I'll serve as a fire chief. And kind of looking back over the last 28 years or so and looking at the progression over, almost 3 decades, kind of recognizing all the places I've been, the experience I have put together, and just the opportunity to be able to serve and leverage all that experience and knowledge here in Kennewick is a tremendous honor.
Still suiting up and riding out on calls, Hefner finds daily inspiration right there on the front lines.
Well, I take opportunities to ride out with our crews to see what we do on the street, right? When we're serving our community, responding on calls. That's a really good reminder of why it is that we do what we do, to see the impacts that we have day to day out in the community. That's a big inspiration, along with just our firefighters, right? Our firefighters are working hard.
One of Hefner's key goals, staffing ambulances with paramedics as the station continues to grow and evolve. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, thank you for that. The chief, the new one, also encourages everyone to stay tuned to the city's webpage as they are gearing up to hire 4 new team members. Almost 6:05, and we are following a live breaking news in Richland. Let's go to a live picture right now where the Richland Police Department and the Tri-City Regional SWAT team are serving a search warrant in the 1600 block of Woodbury Street. Now, you can kind of see the picture's not the best, but this is a live view because the camera is kind of pixelating right now. But it looks like police actually have one person detained right now. Again, this is in the 1600 block of Woodbury Street in Richland, right near Jason Lee Elementary School. Our Monique Garcia is actually at this scene right now, so she's capturing this footage for us as we are watching what's happening. We were first tipped off about this right around 4 o'clock. An Apple Valley News Now viewer told us this was happening, so it has been an ongoing situation. But again, residents in in this area are still asked to remain in their homes and avoid law enforcement to work safely. So that is what's happening in Richland right now. We'll try to update you with more information throughout this newscast or later tonight at 11. Turning now to we have meteorologist Hayden Nix joining us tonight. He's tracking a potential for gusty winds and steady rain. Hayden?
Well, as we continue to head into the weekend, make sure that you've got the jackets ready and the umbrella handy. We've got some shower activity, as we've been talking about, moving through the area as we speak, but this is one of multiple rounds that we'll begin to see. Most of it at this point, as we go into the Friday evening hours, is going to be around the lower elevations of the Cascades and back into the higher elevations. But I will say in the coming hours, we could see some of that maturing and looking a bit better. Now, don't fully invest in this just yet, but Futurecast Radar might be overdoing it just a touch here, but it's just presenting that opportunity for some shower activity to be present with us as we continue on to the evening hours. Once we head into the overnight time frame, it will begin to settle down as that one central wave passes. But as we go into Saturday, there's more on the way. There could be a mixture of some sunshine and cloud cover in there, but we've got much more coming in as we go into Sunday and Monday as well. So just a little snippet of what you can expect going into this weekend. Tonight's forecast will be chilly with readings in the 40s. And as we look into the weekend, it'll be cool for high temperatures well, 60s and 50s.
All right, Hayden, thank you very much. New at 5 now and at 6. We first told you about this at 5. Following up here at 6 now, you know the state of Washington is now backing away from a law that would have forced Catholic priests to break the confidentiality of confession. The decision ends a months-long legal battle led by the state's Catholic bishops. The law, which was set to take effect in July, would have required priests to report information heard during confession, even if it violated the church's sacred seal of confession. A federal court blocked the law earlier this summer, saying it violated religious freedom. The Catholic Church in Yakima says it has long supported strong laws to protect children, but asked for a narrow exemption to keep confession confidential.
It tells Catholics that the seal of confession has been safeguarded, but also that the Catholic Church remains steadfast in its message that we want to create safe environments for everybody, for our children, our youth, and our vulnerable adults.
The church says its safe environment programs, including background checks and mandatory reporting, will continue across parishes, schools, and ministries. Church leaders call the state's decision a victory for religious freedom and say they'll continue working with lawmakers to strengthen protections for children without violating their faith. A local youth shelter is working to combat teen homelessness in the Tri-Cities, providing a safe place for young people to rebuild their lives and plan for the future. Now, new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with shelter officials about plans for a new center that could help even more teens.
My Friend's Place in Kennewick serves homeless teens ages 12 to 20, offering 24-hour access to food, shelter, and case management. The shelter, which opened in 2011, originally opened as an overnight-only shelter, but now has become a 24-hour shelter for teens in need. Currently, the shelter has 6 full-time residents living in the shelter through the My Friend's Place program that has the goal of helping teens finish school, find jobs, and transition successfully into adulthood.
We want these individuals to be able to finish high school and get jobs and be ready to join the community at large.
Housing instability not only affects adults, but also affects many teenagers and minors here locally in the Tri-Cities. And officials at My Friend's Place tells me that there's often many misconceptions about how teens end up homeless.
A lot of people don't understand where teen homelessness comes from. They can't wrap their head around why they're not at home with their parents. And every child has a unique story. They may have been kicked out. Sometimes it's sexual orientation the parents don't agree with. Sometimes it's hitting adolescence and parents and children just completely have conflict and butt heads.
Now the organization is expanding and preparing to open a new center next door that will help even more youth get back on their feet.
Process of opening our My Friend's Place Hope Center in the building next door, and that will serve teens from 12 to 17. That will be on 30, 60, 90-day stays with the intent to return home. So we work very closely with the families to try to heal whatever trauma has occurred so that these children can return home.
The new Hope Center will allow younger teens to receive short-term support while older teens stay longer to finish school and transition into work or college.
Originally served ages 12 to 17. And our high school kids would turn 18 in the middle of the high school year and have to leave the shelter. We're state licensed, there was no leeway, not even a day, not a week. And that was horrible for their education goals, for everything. They didn't have a place to go. So I decided that we needed to divide and let the younger kids be in the Hope Center and change this site to 16 through 20 so that our kids have time to graduate high school.
My Friend's Place is helping local teens find safety, stability, and a path towards independence. In Kennewick, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, thank you very much, William. Have a good weekend. According to officials at My Friend's Place, the new center is expected to be open by November or December. Turning now to community events, a local dance studio in Kennewick is keeping a longtime tradition alive, and they are taking to the stage this weekend, all to showcase their talent. Dance Connection, a dance studio in the city, has been home to the Diamond Ridge Cloggers, which has been a part of our community for more than 30 years. The studio will be performing tomorrow at the Nightmare Before Christmas Ball at the fairgrounds, featuring their Stars in Motion performance group and Addams Family dancers. Directors say their studio continues to welcome dancers of all ages and skill levels.
Take all of our dancers regardless of age or ability, because everyone likes to see the progression of not just the young dancers but the beginners through the advanced dancers. It's a lot of fun.
The show runs from 11 to 3 at the fairgrounds, and the studio is offering free trial classes for anyone who signs up during the event. Continuing with community events, robots, trains, and cities are coming together in the Tri-Cities for the first time ever, and they're all made out of Legos. That is where we find our very own Caleb Stipkovitz. He joins us live at the Hapo Center in Pasco as vendors are preparing for a busy weekend. And Caleb, it looks like you have somebody with you as well.
Yeah, thanks guys. Well, yeah, people are gearing up right now, lots of setting up going on, and I'm here with actually one of the artists who is here. I'm with the master Lego artist AC Pin. How are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. Still setting up, as you can see.
Yeah, well, we're almost done, it looks like, and things are looking great so far. Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at just behind us.
Okay, so this is actually a 40th anniversary gift, wedding anniversary gift that I did for my wife. So it's a full scale, and it even made the cover of Brick Journal.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm not sure if it's blocking it, but right behind there is the cover of Brick Journal where that's on, and hey, that's really nice. I mean, I think everybody needs to step up their game after hearing that, huh?
Definitely, most definitely. I mean, especially, I've been doing Star Wars, but now botanicals is the thing.
For sure. Yeah, and tell me a little bit about what is exciting you about this convention that's coming this weekend?
All of the conventions that I've done, especially with Brick Convention, is the fact that I'm getting, to meet longtime fans and also new fans, which is, the first time that they're going to be seeing all my creations, which I designed, created by my own. They're not from kids. What I essentially did is pick apart, different sets for the pieces that I need to make new creations, like this particular wedding anniversary gift that I did for my. And we're only showing the botanicals, but there's also Star Wars.
For sure, yeah. We showed a bit of that Star Wars set actually a little bit earlier, that diorama. So yeah, well, obviously tickets are going to be on sale right now through the event. They're going to be $15 before the event and at the door for $20 as long as it doesn't sell out. So you've still got some time. Come swing by this weekend and we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Caleb, thank you very much. still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. Listen to this, a Richland playground is forced to close. Why police say they need your help. And let's go outside. Here's a live picture from downtown Yakima. Meteorologist Hayden Nix back with a full look at your first alert weather forecast. Happy Friday, everybody. We'll be back after this.
This week is the perfect time to upgrade your home at Walker's Furniture.
We're doubling the savings on beautiful new sofa and love seat combinations, stylish new bedroom sets, and the best selection of top name brand mattress sets.
It's all on sale this week, and you can multiply your savings with a sales tax discount or take advantage of 5 years no interest financing with no money down and no minimum purchase required.
Get it today and pay over time.
This week at Walker's Furniture.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
The buzz is absolutely deafening. Let's go! This is an electric environment.
Saturday Night Football, all season long on ABC.
Saturday nights on Apple Valley News Now, sponsored locally by Prosser Orthopedic Center. This is how we care.
Get ready for adventure with the fun and rugged 2025 Ford Bronco Outer Banks from Price Ford of Yakima Valley. Nob Hill Casino's biggest prize ever. Want to drive it home? Just enter daily at Nob Hill Casino now through Wednesday, October 8th for your chance to win. While you're here, enjoy our 16-lane bowling center, mouth-watering cheeseburgers at the Last Frontier restaurant, cold drinks at the bar, and try your luck with pull tabs and table game action.
We invite you to come visit us at Price Ford of Yakima Valley and Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Want to revolutionize your career in digital advertising? Then join our team at Apple Valley News Now. We're looking for people passionate about helping local businesses thrive in today's evolving market. Check us out now at morganmurphymedia.com/current-openings.
Right now, U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope. You don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Head to Queensgate Gardens in Richland for some fall family fun. Explore our corn and hay bale maze, zoom down the dump truck slide, and try our pumpkin archery. Get creative with pumpkin painting, play laser tag, and enjoy our U-Pick flower fields. Make fall memories at Queensgate Gardens in Richland.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
The news at 6 continues in Richland, where the Parks and Recreation Department says the playground at Columbia Playfield is closed effective immediately. This after being vandalized. Officials say several pieces of equipment were damaged and are now unsafe for children to use. The city is now working to order replacement parts, but there's no estimated date for reopening. Parks and Rec thanks the public for their patience as they work to make the playground safe again. Richland police tonight are asking anybody, if you know anything, give them a call. And in local sports, 2 of the top high school soccer teams in the Mid-Columbia Conference battled it out last night. Chiawana was on the road taking on Kamiakin High School. Both teams entered in the match undefeated in conference play so far this season. The lone goal came within the first 5 minutes of the match, and it could stay that way as Chiawana won. It did stay that way, 1-0 in a defensive battle.
We knew it was going to be a tough battle coming in, and the result shows it, 1-0. I think there was a few opportunities for both teams there, and I think we were unlucky to get maybe 1 or 2 more, but they probably could say the same thing. So we knew compared to the first time we played them, it was going to be a different matchup for sure. And every game's different and unique. And for us, it's just another win that gets us on the road to what we want to do.
The winning goal from Tijuana was created by a set of sisters. Bailey Anderson scored as her older sister Miley gave her the pass that led to the goal.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
Well, the big weather stories have finally arrived as far as the timeline is concerned. We've been mentioning all throughout this week of rain chances, breezy conditions, and chillier weather, both in the afternoons and in the evenings. We're going to break down a little bit more of the fine-tuned details now that we're closer to the reality of the timing of this event and give you a better check of what to expect here. Weather patterns still on tap here. That low is moving onshore as we speak, and of course now getting a little bit closer. You can see how the flavor of rainfall activity is going to play out here. For this evening, most of what you're seeing here is going to be more catered to isolated in nature, so don't take to heart the exact thing that you see, what you would open up and see our interactive radar looking just like. So I think our futurecast may be a little bit overcompensating on the shower activity, but it does show that there will be some movement through the valley. So just to point that out, and rest assured that's the importance of it as well. Now as we go into Saturday, we kind of reset and begin to see another wave of rainfall opportunity coming in, most of which is going to be over and isolated in nature for much of the valleys and even to the Blues and the foothills through the daylight hours. More concentration of better any kind of moisture activity in the form of rainfall, and even some wet snowflakes in the higher elevations will be possible through the daytime. As we move into the evening hours, heading into early Sunday morning, a secondary system comes in. That cold front I've talked about, as it descends out of Canada, we will begin to see a little bit more activity picking up in the Blues, and that could also be mixed with a few wet snowflakes as well, but no significant accumulation with any of that. That does convert over into some frozen precipitation. Sunday, we'll see a general increase in moisture activity across the area, which will begin to ease out of here as we head into Sunday night. So as we head into Monday, there will be some remnant of shower activity left over, as you can see this with our Futurecast model. But as we go into the afternoon hours, we will begin to see a lot of that activity settling down as the moisture becomes starved out. So Tri-Cities, our rain chances, best of which for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, then weakening overall as we continue into the remainder of the week. Very low end rain chance as we head towards Friday. Rainfall with this system, I'll step out and show you, best of course around the Cascades, anywhere from an inch plus. In the valleys, 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, and in the Blues, anywhere from 2/10 of an inch to around 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, depending on where you are. It will be cooler than average for your high temperatures. That's another thing to discuss. Have those jackets ready. Highs in the upper 50s to low 60s this weekend. One thing I do want to point out, Ellensburg, Yakima, just to name a few locations, you could be dealing with frost and freeze conditions, especially for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday mornings with those lows in the lower 30s. Windy weather still expected for your Saturday into early Sunday, so notice those gusts could range anywhere from 15 to 35 miles per hour. Tonight's temperatures are going to be in the 40s. Tomorrow, chilly out there with those temperatures in the 60s. Tri-Cities forecast shows rain chances through Monday. We will try to rebound to near 70 degrees by Friday. Yakima staying cool and below average out there with those temperatures in the 50s and 60s over the next 7 days. Ellensburg, not too bad out there. We will see some low 50s and upper 40s this weekend with rain chances carrying on through Monday. Hermiston, the same story there with the rain chances. We'll look at temperatures trying to return to near 70 by next Friday. Same story for Walla Walla with best rain chances though Saturday into early Sunday, wrapping it up by Monday.
All right, Hayden in for Stacy. Thank you, sir. Still ahead, hundreds of hours spent turning into a yard that turned into Halloween magic. The story behind the elaborate display when we return.
we wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network. And with T-Satellite, we're connecting millions of people in places no carrier tower can reach.
I signed up for T-Satellite to give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Uh-oh, you heard a screech outside at night, but you can't see what it is because there's not enough light. You need the Bionic Floodlight from Bell & Howell, the solar-powered motion-activated multi-directional floodlight that showers a super span of light right where you need it. Simply stake it in the yard or mount it anywhere around your home. The onboard solar panel absorbs the sun all day to energize a flood of light at night. No wires or installation frustration. Watch, the instant motion is detected. The Bionic Floodlight triggers 108 high-intensity LED bulbs on 3 separate panels. That instantly blasts an area of over 1,000 square feet with bright, penetrating light, then automatically shuts off after the motion stops. Each panel is fully adjustable to direct the right light to the right spot. The Bionic Floodlight is the versatile wireless, safety, security, and outdoor lifestyle light you'll love. And it's from Bell & Howell, the brand name your family has trusted for over 100 years. No more arriving to a dark driveway or house at night. Place them in the ground to illuminate walkways and entryways. Add an evening accent light to your garden or mount it to keep unwanted critters away. Adjust the panels to light your deck and your food on the grill at the same time. Add light by the hot tub or pool without dangerous electrical wires. Host the nighttime neighborhood hoops games and enjoy the great outdoors at night, right out your back door or in the backyard. Move it anywhere for any reason and in any weather in any season. Best of all, it's backed by our exclusive Bell & Howell Bionic 10-year satisfaction guarantee. Get the Bionic Floodlight, and right now, it's yours for just $29.99, and the shipping is free. Order now, and we'll send a second Bionic Floodlight. Just pay a separate fee. And when you call, ask about the contractor's discount on the 4-light family pack. Get your Bionic Floodlight from Bell & Howell right now, and the shipping is free. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-248-8281 or go to BionicFloodlight.com. Again, that's 1-800-248-8281 or order online at BionicFloodlight.com.
Get your home holiday ready with a sales tax discount this week at Walker's. Multiply your savings on furniture for every room in your home, or choose 5 years no interest and pay over time. This week at Walker's.
Tonight,
911. Let me go. I want to see my family again.
a young mother is taken. 2020's Deborah Roberts.
Do you have any idea that a 21-year-old mom is missing? No. And you're witnessing a kidnapping.
2020, tonight on ABC.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Time to check this out. In Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, one homeowner is diving deep into the Halloween spirit. Aaron Voken has transformed his yard into an under-the-sea adventure, complete with glowing creatures and spooky shipwreck vibes. He began his decoration, this tradition, about 5 years ago in Chicago. He says he spends hundreds of hours each year designing, gluing, and painting, with planning starting as early as January. Past displays have featured everything from Frankenstein's lab to a pirate theme, complete with a cemetery. Cool stuff there. Listen to this. A Texas boy is alive thanks to quick thinking from his big sister. Police say the two were jumping on a trampoline when he started choking. Video shows the girl, Leah, performing abdominal thrusts. Police say that she learned the choking rescue technique from a babysitting guide, and her mom, they say she proves age is no barrier to being a hero. Still to come in our 6:30 half hour, during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we'll tell you how Cadleck is helping residents understand their cancer risk. And here's a live picture outside from our Skycam network. On the left, you can kind of see Mount Adams in the background. On the right, we still have some sun out there. This is kind of a telling picture because this weekend it's going to be dark and sunny. Details from Hayden Nix will explain what I mean by that on the other side of the break.
The Bears and the Commanders, Monday Night Football at 5, Apple Valley News Now.
Join us for the biggest sale of the year this holiday weekend at More Furniture. You'll find all the newest styles, functions, and features when you shop our gorgeous fall arrivals. And best of all, it's in stock and on sale. Plus, for a limited time with your minimum purchase of $14.99, choose your bonus. Free white glove delivery of your purchase, or we'll pay your sales tax. Visit your local More Furniture today and save big. More Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
Early detection is the way to beat breast cancer. Check yourself regularly and get a mammogram every year. There's more at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Prosser Memorial Health, now scheduling mammograms with your health and safety in mind. This is how we care. Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts, sponsored by Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, proudly awards Isabella of Pasco a new bicycle for being a community role model. Click Bikes for Tykes at AppleValleyNewsNow.com to find out more.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
How many times have you tried to clean a stubborn mess but end up with no success? What you need is the all-new waterproof Ruby Horsepower, the new cordless and rechargeable power scrubber that cleans faster and easier, guaranteed. Watch, baked on oven grease is no match. It blasts away dirt and grime in no time. The power comes from our rotating brushes, spinning at 350 RPM. The incredible torque fights calcium, mildew, mold, and more. Take it in the kitchen, where it busts through caked-on crud, or outside and tackle tough tasks with ease. Get your Ruby Horsepower with 4 additional attachments, all for just $39.99. Great news! They're in stock and ready to ship. Due to high demand, only 2 per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-959-5913. That's 1-800-959-5913, or visit horsepowerscrubber.com. So call 1-800-959-5913 now.
This is your home for Kraken hockey. Every goal.
He scores!
Every save.
What a stop!
Every game.
That's hockey, baby!
Watch us defend the D.
Kraken, Golden Knights. Coverage begins at 7 Saturday on MeTV.
Next ET, we're in New York with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for their big honor. Plus, Glenn Powell talks The Running Man. And
what up, though? This is Big Snoop Dogg.
Our Voice exclusive. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
They're not fancy. No leather seats, no powerful sound systems, but they have wheels, seatbelts, and AC. These are Apple Valley News Now cruisers, and they go where news happens. Because Apple Valley News Now is everywhere you need us to be.
Reporting in Pendleton, Ellensburg, Tri-Cities Airport.
From the Blues to the Cascades, one television station leads the way with local news you trust. Oh, and when you see one of our cruisers, please go ahead and wave. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Always on your side.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., a Tri-Cities organization using horses to heal. We'll tell you how you can help keep these services available. Plus, it is Game 5 tonight at T-Mobile Park as the Seattle Mariners take on the Detroit Tigers. We have the latest update as the M's have their eyes set on the ALCS. The news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
October the 10th, good evening. Great to have you along with us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy Redman is off tonight, so is our Stacy Lee. She'll be back soon, but we do have meteorologist Hayden Nix in with us for Stacy Lee. Hayden has the latest on how the weather pattern may change as you head outside this weekend. Hayden.
Well, as we continue to head into the weekend, make sure that you've got the jackets ready and the umbrella handy. We've got some shower activity, as we've been talking about, moving through the area as we speak, but this is one of multiple rounds that we'll begin to see. Most of it at this point, as we go into the Friday evening hours, is going to be around the lower elevations, the Cascades, and back into the higher elevations. But I will say in the coming hours, we could see some of that maturing and looking a bit better. Now, don't fully invest in this just yet, but Futurecast radar might be overdoing it just a touch here, but it's just presenting that opportunity for some shower activity to be present with us as we continue on to the evening hours. Once we head into the overnight time frame, it will begin to settle down as that one central wave passes, but as we go into Saturday, there's more on the way. There could be a mixture of some sunshine and cloud cover in there, but we've got much more coming in as we go into Sunday and Monday as well. So just a little snippet of what you can expect going into this weekend. Tonight's forecast will be chilly with readings in the 40s, and as we look into the weekend, it'll be cool for high temperatures as well, 60s and 50s.
Hayden, thank you. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a time to remind both men and women that early detection can save lives. New at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us how Cadleck Regional Medical Center is helping people take control of their health through a unique program. It's called Prevention for Me.
At Cadleck Regional Medical Center, nurses and genetic counselors are teaming up to help people understand their risk and take action early.
Early detection is very important because the earlier you catch it, the easier the treatment is. If we catch it before it has fully turned into the cancer cells, it can be as simple as an excision as opposed to having to have chemotherapy and radiation.
Kelly Kraft works with Cadleck's Prevention for Me program, a personalized screening initiative that identifies people at higher risk for breast cancer based on family history and genetics.
The Prevention for Me is a new program we started about a year ago, and it assesses your risk for not just breast cancer, but the 10 most common hereditary cancers in your family. It's a simple risk assessment that you get sent via email and text prior to your appointment.
Genetic counselor Sarah Hall says understanding your DNA can be just as important as getting your mammogram.
BRCA1 and BRCA2 are two genes that are part of our human DNA. There are about 20,000+ genes in every cell of your body. They are critical genes because if you are born with a mutation in one of those genes, it confers a quite significant risk for breast cancer.
Through Prevention for Me, patients can meet with Hall to explore genetic testing and understand what the results mean for them and their families.
I'd start by taking a full 3-generation pedigree. I'd take a very detailed family history, documenting how many people are in the family with cancer, what types of cancer, how many people have not had cancer.
Both Kraft and Hall say awareness is key, encouraging people to talk with their providers, schedule that mammogram, and know their family history. Knowing your risk can help you take control of your health and your future. Reporting in Richland, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Dan, Cadleck's Prevention for Me program is open to men and women ages 18 and older, whether you have a family history or breast cancer or just want to better understand your risk. To learn more or schedule a screening, you can visit our website for a link to Cadleck's Prevention for Me resources. All right, turning to community events, it is the 5th annual Trot for Trot race tomorrow, Saturday. Therapeutic Writing of Tri-Cities is an organization that helps wellness and mental well-being through the healing connection between humans and horses. They provide services for kids, adults, veterans, first responders, and healthcare workers, and anyone with special needs. There is a 5K run and 1-mile fun run that you can either run, jog, or walk in. The route will start and finish at the Columbia Point Marina parking lot in Richland. The executive director says this is more than just an annual running event, as the proceeds go towards continuing to provide their services to the community.
I feel like the community support is part of that network, part of that tapestry that allows people to be part of something really great. And there's a little bit of everything for people at Trot. And so it's really important that the community come out and support our Trot for Trot race and be part of a very impactful service.
You can still sign up online and register at the event tomorrow morning if you can't do it tonight. A registration link, though, is available at applevalleynewsnow.com. Calling all building enthusiasts, the first ever Tri-Cities Lego Convention is coming to the Hapo Center this weekend. Guests will have a chance to buy Lego sets, explore work created by local Lego creators, and even meet well-known builders, including master Lego artist A.C. Penn. A.C. Penn is known for his Star Wars creations and Lego Botanicals, which have not been displayed at the Lego House in this one yet because this is the first one. But his stuff was at the Lego House in Denmark.
That's the beauty of this hobby. You can go so many different ways. It doesn't matter whether you like Star Wars, botanicals, superheroes, you just like cars, you know, or cities or trains. There's something for everybody.
Tickets for the convention are going for $15 each online. A portion of proceeds will go to Creations for Charity. It's an organization that gives Lego sets to kids in need. Time to talk local sports now. Two Pasco teams face off on the football field tonight when Chiawana takes on Pasco High School. But before they kick off, fans are participating in a pre-game tradition. Of course, that is tailgating, and that is where we find Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable. He joins us live from the field. Jake, how's the energy out there so far?
I don't know if you can describe the energy as loud, but that's how I'm going to describe it. You can't see them, but there's a lot of junior football players, the Junior Riverhawks. It's kindergarten through 5th grade. They all got to come out onto the field and watch the players perform pregame before they get ready for the game. Chiawana is taking on Pasco, a battle of Pasco teams going on against each other. The tailgate pregame. Free tacos being handed out left and right, and a couple of games going on as well. Now, obviously, I'm down by the field, but this is going to be a good game. You have the kids that are very excited. They're creating the tunnel that the Chiawana players are going to run out of. And speaking of running, that's what Chiawana is planning to do in this game, that ground attack, as well as their defense, a very strong defense that has led them to a 5-0 record so far. Pasco, on the other hand, is 1-4. Chiawana looking to keep that perfect record alive into this game, as they are 13th currently ranked in Washington State. Austin, I'm going to send it back to you as it gets a little bit louder on this sideline as players get ready to run out onto the field.
All right, Jake, thank you very much. Exciting night for them. Coming up next, a major military announcement affecting our neighboring state. The partnership details from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. And let's go outside, a live picture from our Skycam network. This is T-Mobile Park. The Seattle Mariners are taking on the Detroit Tigers right now. We're going to have an update on the game, but you can see next to the Providence field, that's inside T-Mobile Park. It is a party in there tonight. Go M's if you're a Mariners fan. We'll be right back because Hayden has a look at your weather as well.
Kraken Golden Knights. Coverage begins at 7 Saturday on MeTV.
Stay tuned to get this knife set free from Granite Stone. Does cooking with your old pans feel like a kitchen battle? Scratches here, stuck on food there, and burnt on debris everywhere. You need to bring in battle-tested pans with armor. You need Granite Stone Armor Max, the revolutionary cookware set with 4 durable layers of ultra non-stick. So slick, virtually nothing sticks. No oil or butter needed. Granite Stone Armor Max is the fast, easy way to make your family 5-star gourmet meals that slide right out. Forged from durable aluminum with a hard anodized exterior, then coated with 1, 2, 3, 4 Armor Max layers to create our most durable ultra non-stick Granite Stone pans ever. In fact, they're 800% longer lasting. They're oven rated up to 500 degrees and come with tempered glass, easy pour and strain lids. Plus, all Granite Stone cookware is 100% metal utensil and dishwasher safe. Look, you'd expect to pay up to $500 for a professional quality cookware set, and you still wouldn't get 4 layers. But during this special TV introduction, you can get the Granite Stone Armor Max set not for $500, $400, or even $300, but for just
just 5 easy payments of $39.99. And for everyone who orders today, we're going to drop one payment. You get it all for just 4 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll include this razor-sharp 6-piece knife set free. But this deal keeps getting stronger. You'll get our Armor Max Deep Steam and Fry Pan set, yours absolutely free. That's an incredible 20-piece Granite Stone Armor Max set, all for just 4 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-560-0523 or order online at buyarmormax.com. So call 1-800-560-0523 or go to buyarmormax.com.
Apple Valley News Now is topping it.
Apple Valley News Now is Milton Freewater. Apple Valley News Now is Kennewick.
Apple Valley News Now is Selah.
Our broadcast center may be here in Kennewick, but Apple Valley News Now is everywhere.
From the Blues in the east to the Cascades in the west, one television station is everywhere you want us to be, leading the way with local news you trust. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Join us for the biggest sale of the year this holiday weekend at More Furniture. You'll find all the newest styles, functions, and features when you shop our gorgeous fall arrivals. And best of all, it's in stock and on sale. Plus, for a limited time with your minimum purchase of $14.99, choose your bonus. Free white glove delivery of your purchase, or we'll pay your sales tax. Visit your local More Furniture today and save big. More Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts, sponsored by Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, proudly awards Isabella of Pasco a new bicycle for being a community role model. Click Bikes for Tykes at applevalleynewsnow.com to find out more.
Turning to news across America and around the world, Qatar is planning to build an Air Force facility on U.S. soil. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth made the announcement today, stating the project will be built at the Mountain Home Air Force Base in Idaho. The new facility will host Qatari F-15 fighter jets and train pilots alongside U.S. troops. A U.S. official says this type of agreement is routine, similar to deals the Air Force has had with countries like Germany and Singapore. The plan for the Qatari facility has been in the works now for several years. The IRS is making changes that will affect your federal taxes this year and next. The tax return line item updates announced this week are based on the effects of inflation, but also due to provisions in the new tax law enacted in July. How the adjustments affect you has everything to do with what deductions you take and what your taxable income will be. But tax experts say many taxpayers will see some modest relief in their taxes because the deductions will lessen the impact of inflation.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
Well, the big weather stories have finally arrived as far as the timeline is concerned. We've been mentioning all throughout this week of rain chances, breezy conditions, and chillier weather, both in the afternoons and in the evenings. We're going to break down a little bit more of the fine-tuned details now that we're closer to the reality of the timing of this event and give you a better check of what to expect here. Weather patterns still on tap here. That low is moving onshore as we speak, and of course now getting a little bit closer. You can see how the flavor of rainfall activity is going to play out here. For this evening, most of what you're seeing here is going to be more catered to isolated in nature, so don't take to heart the exact thing that you see, what you would open up and see our interactive radar looking just like. So I think our futurecast may be a little bit overcompensating on the shower activity, but it does show that there will be some movement through the valley. So just to point that out, and rest assured that's the importance of it as well. Now, as we go into Saturday, we kind of reset and begin to see another wave of rainfall opportunity coming in, most of which is going to be over and isolated in nature for much of the valleys and even to the Blues and the foothills through the daylight hours. More concentration of better any kind of moisture activity in the form of rainfall, and even some wet snowflakes in the higher elevations will be possible through the daytime. As we move into the evening hours, heading into early Sunday morning, a secondary system comes in. That cold front I've talked about, as it descends out of Canada, we will begin to see a little bit more activity picking up in the Blues, and that could also be mixed with a few wet snowflakes as well, but no significant accumulation with any of that does convert over into some frozen precipitation. Sunday, we'll see a general increase in moisture activity across the area, which will begin to ease out of here as we head into Sunday night. So as we head into Monday, there will be some remnant of shower activity left over, as you can see this with our Futurecast model. But as we go into the afternoon hours, we will begin to see a lot of that activity settling down as the moisture becomes starved out. So Tri-Cities, our rain chances, best of which for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, then weakening overall as we continue into the remainder of the week. Very low end rain chance as we head towards Friday. Rainfall with this system, I'll step out and show you. Best, of course, around the Cascades, anywhere from an inch plus. In the valleys, 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, and in the blues, anywhere from 2/10 of an inch to around 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, depending on where you are. It will be cooler than average for your high temperatures. That's another thing to discuss. Have those jackets ready. Highs in the upper 50s to low 60s this weekend. One thing I do want to point out, Ellensburg, Yakima, just to name a few locations, you could be dealing with frost and freeze conditions, especially for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday mornings with those lows in the lower 30s. Windy weather still expected for your Saturday into early Sunday. So notice those gusts could range anywhere from 15 to 35 miles per hour. Tonight's temperatures are going to be in the 40s. Tomorrow, chilly out there with those temperatures in the 60s. Tri-Cities forecast shows rain chances through Monday. We will try to rebound to near 70 degrees by Friday. Yakima staying cool and below average out there with those temperatures in the 50s and 60s over the next 7 days. Ellensburg, not too bad out there. We will see some low 50s and upper 40s this weekend with rain chances carrying on through Monday. Hermiston, the same story there with the rain chances. We'll look at temperatures trying to return to near 70 by next Friday. Same story for Walla Walla with best rain chances though Saturday into early Sunday, wrapping it up by Monday.
All right, Hayden, and for Stacy, thank you. Up next, can the Mariners advance to their first ALCS since 2001? Elimination looming for the team tonight in Seattle at T-Mobile Park. We'll have a late update in the game for you next.
It matters late at night. It matters when you aren't sure and need someone who is.
It matters when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much, Eric. I really appreciate you. Hi, Alex. Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have convenient locations right in your neighborhood with pharmacists ready to get to know you. Where you get your medicine matters.
The annual Hometown Food Drive is here, and you have the power to make a difference. At your local Yolks Fresh Market, you can purchase a $10 donation bag that goes straight to our local food banks.
It's a simple way to show our neighbors we care.
These donations fill the shelves that ensure families in our community have meals that they can count on.
Every bag makes the difference for us.
At McCurley Dealerships, we're proud to be part of something bigger than ourselves, because when you give locally, everyone finds their way home.
At Apple Valley News Now's Phase 3 Digital, we have the right message to grab attention and drive leads.
Plus, the local expertise to connect you with new customers. Wherever your market is, we'll get results to build your business. Phase 3 Digital. Contact us today.
Head to Queensgate Gardens in Richland for some fall family fun. Explore our corn and hay bale maze, zoom down the dump truck slide, and try our pumpkin archery. Get creative with pumpkin painting, play laser tag, and enjoy our U-Pick flower fields. Make fall memories at Queensgate Gardens in Richland.
To be out here in God's creation, to have the strength and energy at 77 years of age is pure joy, even when repairing fence from wind damage. I rely on Mile Health with the amazing science-backed formula for muscle support. As we age, mobility, balance, and strength are vital to help us keep doing the things we love to do, like me here on our ranch. Plus, to have lean, strong muscles can help prevent falls and will help in recovery from surgery and injuries. Don't let age and muscle loss rob you of your strength and vitality. Be strong with Mile Health.
Mile Health is supported by 25 human clinical studies. Call the number on your screen now and take advantage of our special buy one, get one free offer. We're confident you'll feel results or your money back. Call now.
Alien Tape is strong enough to hold this fishbowl on a moving car. Just peel and stick and make anything stay in place quick. A wooden shelf, a basket to glass, rugs to the floor, and so much more. Alien Tape sticks to brick, pavers, marble, tile, plastic, even leather. Nothing works better. Alien Tape secures in seconds, then twist, pull, and rinse to reuse. You're dying to try it. Here's your chance to buy it.
Call 1-800-284-4157 or go to tryalientape.com. That's 1-800-284-4157.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Time for our big trending story all across the Pacific Northwest. It has been an unforgettable season for the Seattle Mariners, and they are looking to keep it going tonight in the ALDS in a must-win matchup. It is a win or go home Game 5 at T-Mobile Park, where the M's hosting the Detroit Tigers in the American League Division Series. The Tigers, a scrappy number 6 seed, after rolling in hot after that dominant Game 4 win in Detroit, they are hoping to ride that momentum all the way to the ALCS. But the Mariners, the number 2 seed with the home field advantage and a city starving for October glory, are just one win away from their first trip to the AL Championship since 2001. Now, first pitch was at 5:08 at T-Mobile Park. Currently, the score is not 6. I don't want to scare anybody. Currently, the score is 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's not 6-1, 2-1. Tigers are up, but there's still more game to go. All right, final word for you right after this.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
Nope. And you get the latest phones.
High five.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Get ready for adventure with the fun and rugged 2025 Ford Bronco Outer Banks from Price Ford of Yakima Valley. Nob Hill Casino's biggest prize ever. Want to drive it home? Just enter daily at Nob Hill Casino now through Wednesday, October 8th for your chance to win. While you're here, enjoy our 16-lane bowling center, mouth-watering cheeseburgers at the Last Frontier restaurant, cold drinks at the bar, and try your luck with pull tabs and table game action.
We invite you to come visit us at Price Fort of Yakima Valley and Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
At Apple Valley News Now's Phase 3 Digital, we have the right message to grab attention and drive leads.
Plus, the local expertise to connect you with new customers. Wherever your market is, we'll get results to build your business. Phase 3 Digital. Contact us today.
This week is the perfect week to invest in your rest and pay less at your local Walker's Furniture stores, where you can get a big sales tax discount or get 5 years no interest financing with no money down. This week at Walker's.
At Good Shepherd, we're your primary care providers from the time your baby is born to caring for loved ones in older age. We're with your family every step of the way, with specialty services like kidney and heart care, urology, orthopedics, and cancer treatment. We provide the care you deserve close to home. And when life takes an unexpected turn, our urgent care team is here for you 7 days a week, because your health can't wait. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
We really appreciate Apple Valley News Now.
I know when I turn it on, if there's something that I've heard about in the community, I'm going to hear it from you guys.
Apple Valley News Now has been able to cover some of the Hermiston events.
When I get up in the morning, that's the first thing I do is Apple Valley News. I know I'm going to get what I need for the day.
I eat breakfast with you. I eat dinner with you guys.
It's more a part of our community.
It keeps me connected to my community.
It's what we enjoy.
It's probably the only station that we watch.
Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch. Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in.
We don't even have to trade in our teeth?
Nope.
I almost lost this one.
Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
The Bears and the Commanders, Monday Night Football at 5, Apple Valley News Now.
Get ready for a mixed weekend weather-wise. A lot of shower activity, so watch for that. But let's end on a positive note. Your reason to smile. This is from Kim McGrath in the Tri-Cities. She took this morning. Beautiful sunrise. Get your picture in, scan that QR code, and we'd love to show your sunrise or sunset off with everybody. All right, that's going to do it for your news on this Friday. Thank you for joining us, everybody. As we leave you, here's a live picture from the T-Mobile Park area where the Mariners are taking on the Tigers. Go M's! Hoping your news is good news. Have a great weekend.